Hello guys, my name is James. This is my first video of my journey of using testosterone replacement. I am 1 week into using scrotal testosterone cream. I finally found a doctor in Suffolk County, New York that would prescribe it for me. I want to try to inspire and maybe educate some people out there with questions about testosterone, about replacement therapy, and if they're a candidate. I have been experiencing the symptoms of low testosterone for about 7 years. I'm 34 now, and it's been a struggle to maintain my muscle mass, my body weight, my libido. And about 7 years ago, the first endocrinologist I went to said my blood level of total testosterone at 300 was normal, and I should just try to go an herbal route, eat better, and work out more. Tried some different herbs. None of them seemed to make me feel any better. Just kind of tended to give me an upset stomach. I've tried horny goatweed and tribulus and fenugreek and saw palmetto. So many different herbs that just seem to be a waste of money. So I want to encourage you, if you are feeling the symptoms of low testosterone, which is increased visceral fat, decreased sex drive, decreased erections, morning erections especially, brain fog, and just a lower feeling of wellness, I encourage you to do some research on medical journals. And also there's a few people I want to highlight that I have learned a lot from over the past year or so. First one is Dr. Keith Nichols. If you YouTube his name, you're going to see a lot of videos about him. He is a physician that uses testosterone himself and also prescribes it to his patients, and he helps debunk a lot of misconceptions about testosterone, because there's a ton out there. Jay Campbell has a lot of insight and is a smart guy when it comes to testosterone. From what I can tell, he talks to a lot of doctors, talks to a lot of smart people. He seemed to make quite a business out of testosterone and optimizing men's testosterone. Always proceed with caution when you listen to people if they're trying to sell you something or whatnot, but take the advice from the people that use it themselves, see the data of the blood work, and Keith Nichols and Jay Campbell have a ton of information. And then the people that they talk to through their podcasts also provide a lot of insight. They'll talk to a lot of different types of physicians. Also, the lifting dermatologist seems to be also someone up on the research. His accent's a little weird, but he talks to a lot of people that help clarify the topics that they're talking about. TOT is the lifting dermatologist page. TRT is Jay Campbell's page. And Dr. Keith Nichols tends to talk to both of them at different times throughout the years. There's a lot of different types of testosterone to take, and the research that I've done has pushed me to start the scrotal cream. So I apply this compounded cream to my scrotum twice a day, once in the morning and then once at night. And I apply 2 clicks of the cream. It looks like kind of a small deodorant dispenser. I apply that in the morning, and then I apply 1 click at night before bedtime. And I have to say that I haven't really felt much of a difference yet. I started about a week ago, so I know that in time I will hopefully start to feel better. So testosterone, obviously, as we know, is so important for your mental health and your physical health. And I am a registered psychiatric nurse in New York. And what testosterone's role is for your mood and your drive is so important to me. And I'm doing this experiment on myself to see if my mood and my drive improves. I tend to be pretty optimistic and easygoing. I wouldn't say I am aggressive by nature or I am an asshole. So I'm not really worried about testosterone causing any type of overly increased aggression or rage, because that tends to be kind of a fallacy when it comes to taking therapeutic levels of testosterone. Now, in converse to that, taking bodybuilder levels of testosterone 10 times more than what I would be taking could cause some of those symptoms of roid rage and would increase all of the negative side effects of thickening of your blood, increased acne. So hopefully with the level and the dosage of testosterone I'm taking, I won't experience any of those overly negative side effects. But find a doctor that's up on the research, that will not tell you that your blood levels of total testosterone of 300 is normal, and will prescribe you testosterone, because I'm very positive and hopeful that I'm going to start feeling better, and I'm going to start sleeping better. I'm going to start having better sessions with my wife in the bedroom. And the fears that I have had to get over is starting testosterone and hair loss. I have a pretty decent set of hair now, little issues with my hairline, but I'm hoping that my genetics and my scalp will respond positively to this testosterone, and I won't lose much hair. Hopefully no hair, but we'll see, because everyone's genetically different. And I would say that if you already have male pattern baldness and you start testosterone, there's probably a good chance it's going to speed up the decrease in your hair follicles, thus causing you to lose more hair. And ironically, science hasn't been able to figure out how to help all men with stopping hair loss and regrowing hair. You're going to see tons of videos about minoxidil and finasteride and shampoos. Continue to do more research on that, because I don't think that we're at a place to say that we've figured it out completely yet. And I mean we, talking the science community, not me personally. But whatever your reasons are to start testosterone, hopefully you can find someone in your area that will help you. It was hard for me. I went through about 5 different doctors, and the truth is that this is a current field that is, I feel like, not researched enough and not understood enough. And I think that I would feel more confident with getting prescribed testosterone from someone that takes it themselves. And I was fortunate enough to find a doctor that takes it himself. So, again, this is my first video. My current weight's 215. I'm 5'11". I am hoping to decrease some body fat, increase my libido, increase my athletic performance with I play ice hockey and softball and volleyball, so hopefully I'll start improving there. I have 2 kids, so I'm not really worried about becoming infertile. But if that's a concern of yours, look into HCG and HMG. Those are by-mouth medications that will hopefully help your ability to retain your fertility. I'm just trying to increase my testosterone with this external testosterone and hopefully gaining all the benefits of higher levels, but still being therapeutic. I'm around the 300s now. Hopefully I can get up into the 7s, 8s, 9s, who knows. But truth is, as long as my symptoms are not around anymore, I will be happy. And that's the main purpose for doing this. Don't get fixated on a number. And that's a problem with doctors, is they seem to be fixated on this, oh, you're within range of 300 to 900. But in the testimonies that I've heard, men at a level of 300 total testosterone and men at a level of 900 feel very different. So you should question the fact that the therapeutic range for testosterone is so high, 300 to 900, 200 to 800. Most other blood values are within a very small range of what is optimal or most therapeutic, but testosterone no. And apparently 2 years ago, 2017, the total testosterone level has decreased as far as what's normal. And the research that I've done has kind of highlighted the fact that over the years, men's total testosterone has just decreased. And why is that? We're less active, we eat more processed food, there's phytoestrogens in plastics and, again, processed foods that your body responds as increased levels of estrogen, thus reducing levels of testosterone over time. So I'm not okay with that, and I want to be on the highest range of normal to start feeling better, and that's my hope. So if you guys have questions, I'm not the most savviest with YouTube yet, but hopefully this will be the start of maybe a community of guys that are just kind of helping each other to continue to do research and to feel comfortable about taking testosterone, and to not listen to the doctors that say you're normal if you're in the range of, if you're in the lower end of normal, in the 250 to 350 range, because I feel like I could be a lot higher and start feeling better. And yeah, thanks guys.